guys, welcome back. So again, it's still Halloween makes at the moment, but I will be going back to normal makes soon. I've got two molds here that I've not used yet, and I've been dying to use them for quite a while now. We've got, I think, because I bought these molds quite a while ago, this one is a wolf mold, and I'm interested to see what that comes out like. I've got hairs everywhere. And this one is a Highland cow witch, which I thought was quite interesting as well. So I've got those two molds out today, and I'm going to do them in e-cupper because we've been doing a lot of resin lately and I feel like a change. So yeah, I'm going to do some e-cupper in these today, and we're going to see what they look like and what we can do with them. And I've also had a request from Mr. Highland that he wants to paint this one. So you might get his hands on here today. You never know. We will see what the future holds. But yeah, he's insisting he wants to paint one of them. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. I just want to mention that this is part of a collaboration. It's part of the Friendship Express that is done every Saturday. Every second Saturday of the month we get a theme. Yeah, they're just lovely ladies. They're friends of mine, they're YouTube friends of mine. And yeah, I just love doing the collaborations because it's a different thing every month. And every week you get different from us lot as well. And it's all put into a playlist for you, so if anybody misses anything, it's all in that playlist, and they're all going to be linked down below. And I would say the channels, but I always muck it up, so I will put them on the top of the video there. So yeah, go and check them out. Go and check all the artists out that are taking part this week. Right, let me go and get my e-cupper mixed up and we will get these poured. So I'll be right back, guys. So I started out with, I think, 400 grams of e-cupper and 90-ish grams of water, and it still wasn't enough, so I ended up mixing up another 100 grams of e-cupper and 30 grams of water. Now, Mr. Highland did help me with this, and I've got to admit, his turned out a lot better than mine. This, again, was out of my comfort zone, what I did with my make, and I'm not sure if I'll do it again. I wasn't feeling very confident in this make, so yeah, in my opinion, Mr. Highland's actually turned out a lot better than mine, but he had more time to work on his than I did, so I guess it might be a little rushed as well. I will probably do it again and maybe do something different with it, but I wanted to try this and see if it worked. Either way, Mr. Highland's came out wonderful and mine came out, like I said, I'm not happy with it, but Mr. Highland says it looked okay. It looked cool to him. So let me hear your thoughts. Give me your comments and just lay it on me. Was it okay, or did it look weird to you? Anyway, here I am pouring that e-cupper in, and I'm just giving everything a squeeze. Now, getting rid of bubbles in both e-cupper, oops, I spilled a bit there, ouch. Getting bubbles out of both e-cupper and resin when you don't have any sort of like machine or anything like that to help you get it out, it is very hard, even with like a dotting tool or even some other things. It is really hard to get every single bubble out of whether it's e-cup or resin, it doesn't matter. It's really hard. So I just did my best with it. And if I'm honest, with mine, I got quite lucky. I only got very, very small bubbles. But Mr. Highland's make had quite large bubbles in areas. But they weren't visible at all to the naked eye, so that's fine. I had some e-cup left over, so I just put it in that spare mould there. Right, onto the demould. Hey guys, welcome back. Right, let's see what these look like. It should be all pretty much cured up by now. Bit of overspill there. Goodness, flicking everything. These are quite squishy moulds, so it shouldn't cause any problems when I demould it, but we will soon see. Oh goodness. So I'm doing the Highland Coo first. I've nearly got it. I'm just trying to not break anything off. There was a huge bubble in the hat. I'm sorry I'm doing this off camera, guys, but I do have a lot of detail in this that I do not want to snap off, and I need to make sure that nothing does actually snap off. God, here it comes. So that's come out almost. Thought that came off. So there's a huge bubble there and a huge bubble in his ear, her ear. Loads of micro bubbles, but on a whole, come out too badly. This is an extra. Again, a few micro bubbles, but it didn't come out too badly. Now, let's see how this one's turned out. I have to do this off camera again, I'm sorry. Hopefully this one doesn't have too many bubbles. Nearly there, nearly got it. That's amazing. That actually could be a paperweight, it's so heavy. Again, there's micro bubbles, but other than that, I think I got most of the big bubbles out of that one. So that one came out, there's a bubble there. So there's a bubble there as well. These didn't turn out bad at all when it comes to bubbles and that. So yeah, I'll be doing this one. I'll be glamming up this one, but I'm gonna be leaving this one for Scott, or Mr. Highland I should say. They're both very heavy. So if you just give me a minute, well actually no, I'm going to leave them to dry overnight because they are still very wet, and I'll be doing this one because wolves and foxes and that are my favourites, and I can't wait to see what I can do with this. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow guys, and we'll see what we can do with this wolfie. And then it'll be Mr. Highland's turn, see what he can do with this one. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. got to say, I was struggling with this make. I wanted to try something new. The bottom of the fox, wolf, whatever you want to call it, looked like almost like a rocky type thing, but I wanted to turn it into like geode type rocks, so I tried a few different techniques with this. I got some alcohol and sprayed some into a cup, and I just put like purples and blues all over the wolf, but it just wasn't doing quite enough for me, from what I wanted it to do. So eventually I went back. I'm sorry for the sniffling again, guys, but I do have allergy problems at the moment. I don't know what's going on with me, but I do apologise. What was I saying now? Yeah, so eventually I came off of that idea and I used UV resin, and it just I just felt it just ended up being a complete and utter mess, but it was fun to do. I am not gonna deny that. It was fun to do, it was fun to try. And well, Mr. Highland likes it, so I must have done something right somewhere. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I mean, obviously when it's done, I just played, really. I just played with all sorts of different techniques and things, and I was really trying to get like a geode, almost like a magical look, I guess. Just something that makes it stand out a bit more, you know? I did put some glow-in-the-dark powder in the eyes. I made some gloss varnish up with a little bit of glow-in-the-dark powder in it, and it gave it a little bit of a spooky vibe, but I think I could have done better with it. I really do. And I don't think it's turned out... It's not one of my best makes, let's put it that way. I don't feel like it's one of my best makes. But, yeah, I just really had fun with this and just tried a different thing and just came out of my comfort zone a bit again. I've been doing that a lot lately, actually. But, yeah, it just didn't grab me. It really didn't, and I wasn't happy with it. Anyway, enough of my rambling. This is the end of the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Subscribers, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, then please consider doing so. It's only a click away. I hope you've all had a good weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday. See you later, guys. Bye.